Hello guys, welcome back. As promised, I'm gonna make these videos, the top 5 leagues. The second video being the Bundesliga. Very interesting. So we've got the relegation, 18th I think to 16th, no 18th and 17th. Playoff will be a 16th, a low table 15, 14, 13, 12, mid table 11, 10, 9. Conference League 8 and 7, Europa League 6 and 5, Champions League 4 to 2, and then Champion is 1. So yeah, let's hop right into it with number 18 for me being Holstein Kiel. Yeah, the first season for Holstein Kiel in a long time. The Bundesliga will get last place. Holstein Kiel, the latest matches have been won against Hanover 2-1, draw to Düsseldorf 1-1, won against Wiesbaden 1-0, lost to Kaiserslautern 3-1, and won against Hamburg 1-0. Holstein Kiel was pretty good. They finished second place behind St. Pauli and above the other team, above Düsseldorf and Hamburg. Two very good teams, and Holstein Kiel did very good, but I do think this league is a little too much like the quality. I think they're gonna get smashed by Munich, Leverkusen, Leipzig, BVB. They are on like 5-0, 6-0, maybe even more. So yeah, kinda sad to get last place. My prediction, maybe they could do something like Heidenheim, 10th place or something this year, and that was very good for their first year. I don't think it will happen with Kiel. Moving on to 17th place being a very hard decision to make, but I will say Werder Bremen in the relegation zone. Yeah, Werder Bremen had a mid-season in the Bundesliga. Wasn't the best. They got mid-table or something. Like they just won 9-3 against a very worst club. They got 9th place, but I do think they will get relegated because their last games they were good. They won every game actually, but I just don't think they have the confidence. They didn't look as good. They are losing many players. They just won like 9-3 against like a Polish team or something. 8-0 already. But as you can see, they don't really win in the Bundesliga. They got destroyed 5-0 by Leverkusen. They losing to Wolfsburg, even losing to Hanover 3-1. Like, they haven't got the best season, and I just have that feeling. They actually beat my team, Bayern München, in January, sadly. But yeah, for the playoff, I think probably Heidenheim. They had a very miracle season, 8th place. Wow, 8th. They're in the Conference League. That's actually unbelievable that they are in the Conference League. But I think it will be kind of like Union Berlin. Union Berlin finished in a Champions League spot last year, 2 years ago, and now they finished 15th place, only winning 1 out of the last 5 games, and that was of course against like Freiburg, also a very mid team. So yeah, Heidenheim doesn't have the stacked players, but they are doing very well. I hope they can prove me wrong. Come on, Heidenheim. 15th place, St. Pauli. For me, St. Pauli, the big rivals of Hamburg, they got first, but not very impressive, like to get first, because like they only got like something like, I don't know, 69 points, 1 point above Holstein Kiel. For 34 matches to only get 69 points is kinda bad. Lost 5 games. The record is pretty good. 4-5, pretty good. But yeah, I would say they will get 15th. Moving on to 14th. These are the very boring categories. I think Augsburg could get 14th place. Augsburg pretty mid. I don't think a lot of people care about Augsburg. Like kinda a mid team in a mid league. No, just joking. Just a mid team. They finished 11th this year. Now they finished 14th. So they lost all their games. The last 5 games, they lost them all. Like, isn't the best for Augsburg. Okay, Leverkusen, okay. If you lose to them, okay. Stuttgart, okay. Dortmund, okay. Werder Bremen 3-0. It's not okay, eh? Frankfurt 3-1. Nah, not okay. Hoffenheim 3-1. It's just not good. Very mid team. Yeah, they got destroyed by Bayern, of course. 3-2. We're so good. And yeah. Moving on to 13th place for me being Bochum. Kinda high for Bochum. Wait, I'm gonna change it around. Bochum gets 15th. St. Pauli gets 14th. And Augsburg gets 13th. Yeah, Bochum had a very bad season. But they did survive in the Bundesliga. They was in the playoff for they were in the playoff and they actually did so well. Losing at home 3-0 to Düsseldorf. That was mad. But then coming back, winning 3-0, then winning 6-5 on penalties. That was an unbelievable match. Unbelievable. One of the craziest matches I've ever seen. And Bochum, yeah, if they make some good transfer window business, they could survive relegation. So, yeah. Moving on to 12th place being Mainz. Mainz kinda a mid team like Augsburg. But Mainz is pretty popular right now because a bomb from World War II was found in their stadium, and for such a professional stadium, kinda unacceptable. Mainz finished 13th, now 12th, so a good last. They didn't lose any games in the last 5 games. They won 2 and drew 3. They even won against Dortmund 3-0. Won against Wolves 3-1, Dortmund 3-0. Drew to Heidenheim, Keulen and Freiburg. 1-4-1 against Hoffenheim, 4-0 against Darmstadt. The last time this team lost was 9 March. That was against Bayern. They lost 8-1. Yeah, that was a pretty happy day for me. Because, yeah, good day. And they haven't lost any game since that. They even beat Dortmund 3-0. But I mean, anyone can beat Dortmund, right? Right? It just wasn't the best day for Mainz on that game. Harry Kane hat-trick, Goretzka scored 2, Müller scored 1, Musiala scored 1, Gnabry scored 1. How are you gonna let Gnabry score a goal against you? He is finished, man. Hey, imagine if Sané scored a goal against them. That would have been quite embarrassing because Sané is one of the worst players. I hate him. He's so bad. Shit, he needs to get out of my club right now. Moving on to 11th place being a hard decision, but some of these teams are very mid. I will go with 11th Hoffenheim, 10th Freiburg, and 9th I will go with Union Berlin. So Hoffenheim, pretty mid team as well. Freiburg, pretty mid team as well. And Union, a pretty mid team as well. Hoffenheim finished 7th, Freiburg finished 10th, and Union finished 15th. So kinda dumb. Like, yeah, kind of stupid. Hoffenheim will actually be in the Europa League, but now I do think they will drop because Hoffenheim's record was 3 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss. Union 1 win, 3 losses and 1 draw. And then Freiburg was 2 losses and 3 draws. So not the best teams, but yeah. Going into Conference League, that's only one place. I will go with Borussia Mönchengladbach. Borussia Mönchengladbach have really fallen off since the seasons before. Mönchengladbach were 14th, 2 losses, 3 draws in the last 5 games. I do think they will step it up and they will have the confidence to be better. Come on, Gladbach, you've been so good. They won the Bundesliga so many times. They won 5 league titles and 3 DFB Pokal and 2 Champions Leagues. No, not Champions Leagues, Europa Leagues. Or Conference... No, Europa Leagues, Conference Leagues were made in 2021. Now, moving on to the Europa League, and that is 2 spots. 2 spots for 2 good teams. These are considered good teams. And one is very controversial. And the one is being Wolfsburg. It's unbelievable that I'm putting Wolfsburg in so high, in 7th place. That is actually unbelievable because they were 12th. 3 out of 5. And it isn't the best. And growing up, when I was like small, the teams that I really inspired me to become to watch football was Bayern and Wolfsburg. I always thought Wolfsburg was so good. I always thought they were one of the best teams, but they were one of the best teams. 2014-15 season, 2nd place. 2015-16 season, that's not good. 16-17, again, they got relegated. Okay, that was maybe not good. Wolfsburg have had their ups and downs. 18-19, where I really watched football, Wolfsburg got 6th place. And 19, they got 7th. In 20, they got 4th. That's when I really became watching because coronavirus and stuff. 21, I kind of stopped watching. 22, kind of started watching again. 23, yeah. Kind of a very bad season for Wolfsburg. But I believe in Wolfsburg because they are making some very good signings. I think they signed Marcus Muller from Schalke, and some other good. They have Koen Casteels, the Belgian goalkeeper, what's going to play for Belgium this whole season for the Euros. Probably going to get grouped, but okay. Now, going into 6th. I only have one option, and that is Frankfurt. They finish like they finished this year, 6th place. Frankfurt kinda between the Champions League and the Europa League. They've always been a very good club, Frankfurt. They've kind of been like a club like Wolfsburg, like ups and downs. Sometimes they can win 5-1 against Bayern, and sometimes they can lose 5-0 to like Leverkusen or another team. And Frankfurt was very good this season. And I think I made a mistake. I think 2 need to go in the Conference League. 7th and 8th will be Conference League only this year. 5th place is this year only Champions League. But I think 5th can be will be the Champions League for another couple of years. So now, like 4 teams are going to be in the Champions League, and 1 team is going to be champions. So 5 teams will be in that Champions League, because this year also 5 teams ended in Champions League. So yeah, Frankfurt ended their season with 1 win and 5, 2 losses and 2 draws. Not the best. They just won 11-0 versus Alsbach. And a club friendlies. Drew to Leipzig, drew to Gladbach, lost 5-1 to Leverkusen, that's normal, lost 2-1 to Bayern, won 3-1 Augsburg, lost 3-0 Stuttgart, 1-1 Werder, 0-0 Berlin, 3-1 Dortmund loss, and 3-1 winning Hoffenheim. So, yeah, Frankfurt has always been a good team. But now, moving on to 5th place, being also the Champions League, I will go for DFB Stuttgart. They've been a very, very good team, finishing above Bayern and maybe even winning a trophy next year, maybe beating Leverkusen. Probably not, but yeah. Stuttgart, it's a miracle, because the 22-23 season, they got 16th place, and now they got 2nd place. That is actually so good. Okay, it's far off from Leverkusen, but everyone is far off from Leverkusen. Like 3rd place is, like, Bayern is closer to 10th than to Leverkusen. Leverkusen have just been so good that even the good teams this year couldn't catch up. But Stuttgart, if like what is happening right now with their number 9, Guirassy, is maybe going to Dortmund, and if he goes to Dortmund, I could change opinions, because he was their top scorer this year, having very, very good stats. He got for in 28 matches, he got 28 goals and 2 assists. 30 GA in 28 matches, that is crazy. In 22-23, they got only 11 GA, and that's a huge improvement. If Guirassy stays, Stuttgart will stay. I think I will put Stuttgart a little lower, even though without Guirassy they probably could have gotten 5th as well, because now they have Champions League. They're like in pot 1, I think, and they're gonna get some tough opponents, and I think they will be focusing on that. Like Aston Villa a little bit. Focusing on that will be very critical for their for their season. Now, going into 4th place, this was a very, very hard decision between Dortmund and Leipzig, but I will say Dortmund will go 3rd and Leipzig will go 2nd. No, I'm sorry. Dortmund will go 4th and Leipzig will go 3rd. First, starting off with Dortmund, lost the Champions League final on Saturday. Very sad, but let's be honest. They had no chance. They had a chance in the first half, but that wasn't. They didn't take their chances. They finished 5th. They got in the Champions League. Barely got in the Champions League. So the last games, they have won 2 out of 5, 2 losses and 1 draw. The last 4-0 against Darmstadt, lost 3-0 against Mainz, 5-1 against Augsburg win, 4-1 lost to Leipzig, and 1-1 draw to Leverkusen. And Dortmund have been so good in the Champions League. Sadly, Madsen passed it to Rini Like, it was Vinny's birthday, and Martin said, "Here, you can have it. A nice little present for you." And yeah, because they scored. I don't know if you knew, but Dortmund scored, but it was offside, and maybe they could have gotten another run if they didn't have that low confidence, and maybe they could make it 1-1, and maybe even win the game. But sadly, Dortmund is Dortmund, bottle it every year, and yeah, classic Dortmund things, eh? So now moving on to RB Leipzig. Leipzig had a mess season, got 4th place, 2 wins out of the last 5, 3 draws. Kinda good team, Leipzig, not a lot of experience in the Bundesliga, of course. They're kinda new club. 2-2 Frankfurt, 1-1 Werder, 1-1 Hoffenheim, 4-1 win Dortmund, 2-1 win Heidenheim, 3-0 win. Last time they lost, go very back in the Bundesliga, was in the 24th of February against Bayern, 2-1. Even and then 13th February they lost to Madrid 1-0. So that was the last time Leipzig lost a game of football. So yeah, pretty acceptable. Leipzig doing some business, selling Xavi Simons maybe. Yes, Xavi Simons is going back to his parent club PSG, but I think PSG will sell him. Bayern is having talks. United is having talks with Leipzig. So yeah. Moving on to 2nd place. This is important because now we will know the winner. And sadly, for me, there's just no chance Bayern wins the Bundesliga. If Bayern wins the Bundesliga, that would be a miracle. Surely with company that just got relegated. Second is maybe an overstatement for Bayern. How should they have been? Very disappointed in my club. Won 3 out of the last 5. Of course, stupid referee in the Champions League semi-final. So the last couple of games have been 4-2 loss to Hoffenheim. Of course, they lost. 2-0 win against Wolfsburg. 3-1 loss to Stuttgart. That really messed us up. Another trophy gone. Maybe the Super Cup we would have won. But never mind. 2-1 win Frankfurt. 5-1 win Berlin. 2-0 win Cologne. And Bayern have been kind of shit. One of the worst years ever. I'm not gonna be like these stupid guys. Oh, the thing of Harry Kane, the stupid shit of Harry Kane. No, Harry Kane has been fantastic this season. Without Harry Kane, we would have gotten mid-table, maybe even relegation. If Harry Kane wasn't here, we still had Choupo-Moting. We would have been relegated. Like, it's unbelievable. And Muzi is going, Jamal Musiala is going, Alphonso Davies is going, Musiala is probably going to Liverpool or Barcelona, Fonzie is going to Madrid, Kimmich is going to Madrid or Barcelona. Like, our team is getting worse and worse, and I don't think we will survive this Bundesliga season. Now, going on to a positive, Leverkusen only lost 1 game this whole year. Sadly, it is in 0 for they lost 3-0 in the Europa League final. That was kind of a shock to me. I thought, like, when they made it 1-0, I was watching it live. When they made it 1-0, oh yeah, classic Leverkusen. 2-0, oh yeah, classic Leverkusen. They're probably going to come back like they do every time. When they made it 3-0, I thought, what is happening here? I don't think they can come back. I was watching until the end. Maybe in the 90th minute they could get 3 goals or something. But no, Leverkusen had an off day and stuff. And Atalanta deservedly won the Europa League. Then DFB Pokal, they won 1-0 against Kaiserslautern. not the best. I thought like 5-6-0, but yeah, they secured the dub. And 2-1 Augsburg win, 5-0 Bochum win. I'm not even gonna say win because they win. 5-1 Frankfurt, 2-0 Roma, 2-2 Stuttgart, 1-1 Dortmund. They've dominated teams this season. Dominated, absolutely dominated. Like Leverkusen have such a good season. Like it's unfucking believable. And when I heard Xabi is staying, like I knew we wouldn't win the Bundesliga, even if we got prime Messi, prime Ronaldo, prime fucking Benzema, prime Kane. Like we would have still lost the fucking Bundesliga. Leverkusen is just too good. I miss it since my team has won trophies. But yeah, that's the video. If you believe in the Kinkers, comment down below. So yeah, maybe I'm gonna make a few changes. Let me think. I've changed a few things around in mid-table. Hoffenheim 9th, Freiburg 10th, and Union 11th. I hope you enjoyed this video and you've learned something new maybe, or you've just seen this video and thought this guy has zero ball knowledge. So please don't comment that. Like, I hate reading that shit. I love positive comments. So spread some positivity if you like. And if you're there, like, drop your predictions. Who will win? Who will get relegated? And who will be a dark horse? So thank you for watching. Bye. Ciao. Why are you still here, man? You are weird.